Okay, I'm back again, and just let me explain some of this just a little bit, but couldn't do much of a while ago. Alright, silicon bronze. This is silicon bronze right there. They come in 3-foot lengths. They come in different sizes. This one's 1/16. You can get them in whatever you want. Alright, you weld these. I weld them. A lot of people use a TIG welder on them, but I don't do that. I use this. That's what they call a gouging rod. I think they use that out in the field for like cutting holes and stuff. But I use it to weld the silicon bronze and steel. You can also weld stainless with it. But that's it. So that's what I use. That's a 3/16 rod there. They come in 12-inch lengths. You can get them at the same welding store that you get the silicon bronze in. So that's what you use right there. And what you need for that is a DC welder. Can't do it on an AC welder. You got to have a DC welder. And this is a little old stick made. I got it Northern 2. This is the negative over here on this side. It's wrote on there, but you can't see it, or I can't show it. And this is the positive over here on this side. Well, the negative right here, that goes to the rod. It's a long cord that I send to the rod, which is this. Let me get this in there. There you go. You weld this on your negative. Put it on your negative terminal. On your positive terminal, which is this, on this welder, it's real short. I've ran it right down to the table. I cut it off where it would just hit the table. I just got it clamped on the table with the vise. So this is positive, goes to your table, and the rod goes to your negative right here. And I got this one set on 60, but you set it on what works with whatever welder you got. And I just weld steel. This is a piece I've started working on. It's I don't usually make birds this way. I make them, using the full sheet, but I don't have that available to me right now, so I just have to use scraps. And when I'm in a situation I got to use scraps, I use scraps. And the scraps I use, the material I use, a lot of stuff. I use nails, of course. These steel nails, 20 penny is what I call them. Nails, I get them from Home Depot or somewhere. And this is 16 gauge hot roll steel, non-galvanized. I don't know if you can tell that in this picture, but don't use galvanized. Use this. It's the dark steel, and you get that from, you can go around to sheet metal shops and they'll sell it to you. Sometimes they give it to you for small pieces. And what I'm using right here is 1/4-inch rod. You can use nails, any kind of steel, anything that's appropriate. Like this is 1/2-inch steel right here. I'm making an arm or something out of that. If I make another big piece, just any kind of steel you see, really, and that's it. And you build anything out of it, anything you can think of making, and you know, I've made a lot of pieces over the years. That's how I've done it. It's pretty quick and simple, and you don't need much to do it with. I do it with, you know, I've got me one of these little brakes here. You know, I think a lot of people have got them. You pick these things up pretty cheap. And they're all made by the same people. They got different names on them. They're all kind of made by the same folks. You know, you can modify them a little bit, make them a little bit stronger than they come. Make sure it's braced down real good or tied to the wall, something where it's good and sturdy, and you got, you know, just depending on what you're bending on it. And I got one of these little old hand shear things. I'm sure you've seen this. You can get them at Home Depot, where I got this. I'm not Home Depot, but Northern Tool, where I got this one. And then I got this little old saw thing from Harbor Freight. You know, I've had that 2 or 3 years now. Do a lot of sawing on it. And in the patina you'll see on my pieces, once you weld them together, you got it through, you just get this mantle clear paint from Home Depot and spray that on them, and you get your tank, little old blue propane tank, and then this, and then your patina. It comes in different containers. I use this culprit nitrate. It's for copper. Brush it, put it on with and heat, and then with that it achieves this color here that you see. Got a greenish, coppery looking color. So that's about it. And this thing may have already cut off, so it might have not been able to get all of this. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to start welding on that bird here pretty soon, and I'll show you how I'm doing that. Ain't nothing special about it. If you can weld, you can make this work. And, you know, I'll show you what I do. Alright, see you later.